Today I'm going to tell you guys about the wonderful story about how I met my first Riven main. For the love of God, I swear if you GG AFK off this video, I'm going to fucking... Once upon a time, a long time ago, 3 years ago to be exact, I decided that I was going to play League of Legends. And I was so excited to get in there and just jump around and be like, oh yeah, fucking Ash is the best support ever. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I fucking love you. And I was just so excited to play League of Legends and everything was super fun and new and I didn't understand a thing. And people would yell at me for doing stupid shit. I'll just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just scream back at them because I had no idea what was going on. It was fucking great. Until one day, I was getting a pretty decent grasp. I loved the support role. I played Janna at the time, but then I discovered the beauty of Sona and how little you have to do to be good at Sona. You press Q and then you instantly kill bot lane. Like, what the fuck? Then you auto attack and then you just got your power cord up. You don't even know what a power cord is yet, but that doesn't matter. You just one-shot them. You bought a Sheen first back because that's what people told you to do. Go back to lane, one-shot him again. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm Sona. Yes, this is so easy. Anyway, I digress. I met Riven. This Riven main here. This asshole bitch said to me that I was a stupid hoe and she was gonna AFK if I didn't ward her top of the jungle. And at the time I was new and I was like, even being a newer player, it just kind of screamed in my head like, why do I need to run all the way top lane to support your bitch ass when we at bot lane? We need to stay in our what are you talking about? So she was yelling and bitching saying, I'm gonna fucking AFK. I'm gonna fucking AFK. And she kept threatening to AFK over and over again. And then she went into all chat and bitched at all chat and be like, this Sona's fucking trash, blah blah blah. And then somebody else who was apparently like super pro, because half of my friends were diamond at the time and I was brand new to the game. Obviously they had some people looking up the match to see what was going on, and eventually they were just like, you know, the Sona's like level 24, maybe he's actually new for once, instead of it being one of those Korean smurfs. And Sona's fucking trash and should go back to playing Mario Kart with how bad she is. Fucking stupid ass fucking cunt bitch. And I was just sitting there and was like, wow, this community fucking blows. What the fuck is this bitch doing? I'm so scared. Anyway, yelling matches continue. Riven's just getting more and more angry. And then she starts feeding. And then I start doing really well. And she's still feeding. And she keeps threatening. She's like, all right, fine. GG AFK. This Sona's fucking trash. Not worth winning this game anyway. So the Riven goes to base and continues to write out a Tumblr post length of just hate into the chat. Say all these different things about how bad I am at the game. And I just feel awful. And this is one of my... I'd say probably about my 50th game, and the reason I remember is because it felt kind of bad. Oh, I was gonna cry, but I didn't. From there, we eventually got the Riven to just play the game, and she was still bitching the whole time and being a complete asshole, and I just never knew that somebody could be this angry over a fucking video game. Like, I get it that sometimes playing video games is very stressful. I sometimes think that it's very hard to win games, but when it comes down to it, it eventually just wears on you. Somebody just constantly yelling at you and telling you that you're awful, garbage, you should go play other games, should never be good at this game, blah blah, just constantly saying that stuff. It's really stressful, especially when you're new to the game and you honestly have no idea what the fuck you're doing, because they'll ask you, what are you doing, and the only response you can honestly give is, I don't know yet, I'm not ready, I'm sorry. So anyway, this bitch was flipping the shit out at me constantly, calling me all these stupid ass names consistently, and it didn't stop. It went on for nearly 40 minutes, because that's about how long the game lasted, because she started at about 2 minutes when I didn't ward her jungle at the top. You know, that little bush on blue side where usually the top laner will put a ward. She wanted me to go ward that, but I was all the way at bot lane already, and I was like, what? How am I supposed to get up there to ward for you? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. And at the end of the game, it was actually pretty funny because everybody was like, all right, we're gonna teach you something about dealing with toxic people. See that bitch Riven there? All right, I want you to hit that exclamation point, press that button there, blow that bitch up, talk about how awful she was and how rude to you she was, blah blah blah. And so I was like, okay, so I reported her for harassment, all that bullshit. And then not even 3 minutes after doing that, I got a notification on the front screen for the tribunal has dealt with somebody that you recently voted on. So I could only assume it was the Riven. And hopefully later that Riven player eventually came to terms with understanding that she was a huge asshole. And yeah, don't be a dickhead. Don't be this Riven person. I don't see what the point of being an asshole to people in video games is anyway. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make you better at the game. And in all honesty, it just just get you banned. Same thing with Discord. Don't be an asshole to people and you won't get banned from their Discord. It's just a constant trend of people trying to be a huge asshole and not realizing that what they're doing is, you know, pretty rude. And then they always have the same excuse. It's like, I'm not toxic. It's just, I'm so tired of teammates being so bad. And everything's always just revolved around me. Just, you know, always the victim of being hostilely treated by bad players all the time. And that just simply isn't true. I mean, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, just hopefully the person learns that being toxic is bad. And I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you guys have ever had to deal with somebody that's super toxic when it comes to video games or in anything really. But go ahead, leave me a comment below and I will definitely check those out. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that motherfucking like button. Hit that motherfucking like button. I can't say it. I can't do it. If you like the video, like it. And if you want to subscribe to see more, go ahead and do so. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you guys later.